Hello YouTube, Melissa here for my 100 Pound Meltdown, and today marks a very important day in my weight loss journey. Today is May 29, 2011, which marks exactly 1 year, May 29, 2010, when I made the decision to begin my weight loss journey. So it's been an incredible year. It has been lots of emotional highs and lows, definitely all part of the roller coaster of a weight loss journey. It's not just about losing weight on the outside. It's about tackling many emotional issues and things on the inside, reasons why we had gotten overweight in the first place. So a weight loss journey requires a lot of emotional and physical journey of self-discovery. I think that's probably the best way of putting it. So where do I begin? Let's talk about who I was 1 year ago. 1 year ago, I was someone who was very unhappy, not just with my outside appearance, but just a very unhappy person on the inside. I was, in a lot of pain in terms of my lower back. I have scoliosis, and my knees when I had surgery when I was 14 years old. So physically, I was just always a struggle for me. I would also have many migraines, and the way I was eating just wasn't helping the situation. I was eating very unhealthily, and that's why I got overweight in the first place. And I also was not exercising at all. And I never thought, thinking back a year ago, that I would say that now I am one of those people, when you always heard somebody saying, "Oh, I'm going to go to the gym today." And you'd be like, "Yeah, good for you." But you think, "Yeah, that'll never be me." Well, that's definitely me. And I remember a year ago when I first walked into a gym, that was hard. That was difficult. Being somebody who was overweight, being somebody who had let myself go, and then now walking into a gym. Luckily, the gym that I go to is very family oriented, so I wasn't the fat girl amongst many fit people. Although there weren't too many that took exercise classes that were that big. So I began my journey of weight loss and self-discovery. And my ultimate goal is to lose 100 pounds. And I did not have the goal of reaching my 100-pound goal in 1 year. I did not put that on myself. I did, however, write on paper that I had wanted to lose 60 pounds in 1 year. And even though I didn't reach my 60 pounds loss on the scale, I'm not bothered by that because I have learned so much about nutrition and exercise. So much that, I never knew all these years. Now I understand why I didn't like to exercise. I now understand why I was constantly overeating, and now understand the proper nutrition and exercise that I need to put into my body to achieve permanent weight loss. Because it's not about the number on the scale to me. It's not. I started this journey a year ago at almost 45% body fat. And it was all the years of fad diets and losing weight quickly. How fast can I drop 30 pounds and quickly putting it back on that got my body fat percentage up so high. Each time you start, those fad diets and quickly drop 30 pounds, what you don't realize is the weight that you are losing, you're not losing 30 pounds of fat. You're losing a high percentage of water and muscle, with a lower percentage of that being fat. And then what happens is, because you had lost some of your lean muscle mass, which is the active tissue within inside your body. Lean muscle mass is what speeds up your metabolism. It requires energy to live, to survive. So by losing that lean muscle mass, you in fact slow your metabolism down. And when you start eating the way you used to before you started your fad diet, then you quickly gain your weight back. And it's because your metabolism is slower and because you have lost lean muscle mass. And that's where the yo-yo dieting comes into effect. And I definitely was a yo-yo dieter. I went up and down in my weight. I started gaining weight in high school when I was 15. And I have gone up and down, up and down, up and down. And what I didn't realize was the end result was a body that was physically, to me, physically unattractive, but also physically disabling. I wasn't able to enjoy time with my family and my kids. I couldn't get out and play with them because I'd be physically exhausted. I couldn't get on rides at an amusement park because I didn't fit in the seats. And it was a difficult time, and I was ready for a change. And this weight loss journey has been about a healthy lifestyle for me. I have not thought of this, okay, how quickly can I drop 30 pounds? That's not what it is for me. I have made changes throughout this entire year, gradual changes that have led me to a healthier lifestyle, that have led to me to things that I do routinely without even thinking about it. I love to exercise. Who would have thought 1 year ago that I would be saying to you right now that I love to exercise? It's kind of mind-boggling to think about it. I used to be somebody who went through the drive-thru constantly, probably 3-4 times a week. And now it's healthier meals at home. I used to buy a lot of junk. I had a good revelation. I was with a friend and we were grocery shopping. And I was filling my cart with fresh produce and lean whole grain breads and whole grain rice and pasta and all these types of things. And her cart was filled with a lot of frozen dinners and snack foods and all these convenience things. And it made me really realize that a year ago, that would have been my shopping cart. A year ago, I was filling up with a lot of convenience foods and processed foods and anything that was quick and easy to put together. And now, it's about, whole real food and lean meats and protein. And it's an entirely different way of living. And has made a huge difference in my life, a huge difference. 1 year ago, I was wearing a size 22 in pants and a size 2X in my top. Today, I bought this top, and it is a regular size large. I fit in bottoms, most size 14s, but not all. So between a 14 and a 16. I have lost a total of over 30 inches all around my body, with 8 inches being in my waist. Actually, I'll stand up to show you with a measuring tape what 8 inches looks like. Let me just put that down a bit. My measuring tape. I love my measuring tape. Measuring tape can be your best friend. When the scale is not telling you the numbers you want to see, measure yourself because you may have lost inches. As you are exercising, and especially strength training to build lean muscle mass like I do, your body composition changes. You lose fat and you gain muscle. And muscle, let's say, a pound of fat is like about this big. Well, a pound of muscle is about this big. It's a lot smaller. People say that muscle weighs more than fat. Muscle doesn't weigh more than fat. It's denser. It requires a smaller amount to be the same. So a pound of muscle and a pound of fat is still a pound on the scale. But a pound of muscle looks a lot leaner, a lot less frumpy, and takes up a lot less space. So as you are exercising and building muscle mass, you are still getting smaller when in fact this number on the scale might stay the same. So just to show you, in 1 year, I have taken 8 inches off of my waist. That's where my waist used to be a year ago. 45. So definitely a big difference. I'm taking up a lot less space in my girth, along with many different inches all over my body, in my bust, in my arms, in my legs. And I'm just looking forward to continuing that with my strength training. And I am now, I never thought that I would be the type of person who would ever have muscle. And I am now feeling all the muscle that I'm developing all over my body. I can feel, my shoulders are starting to come out. My biceps are starting to come out. I can feel and see some muscle definition in my chest. I feel the muscle in my legs, and it's exciting. I'm looking forward to getting through, this over this next year, digging deep into the layers of fat and revealing all this muscle that I have been building, and all this muscle that I'm building that's also burning all these extra calories for me. So even though in a year on the scale I've lost 41.4 pounds, I would say that I have put on a lot of lean muscle mass. I wish I knew the exact number to be sure of exactly how much lean muscle mass I have, but that's a little difficult to determine. But I know that I have put on quite a bit of lean muscle mass. And I know, and more importantly, I stand up straighter. And not just because I now actually have core muscles to hold myself up, which is a big reason, but also because my confidence has gone through the roof. I am much happier with the person I am. I am much happier with my family, and I walk now more, not just because physically I can walk straighter, but because I have a lot more pride in who I am. And that, you can't put a number on that. You can't say, this is how you're going to be. Everybody, I like the person I'm becoming. I am happier with the person I'm seeing on the outside when I look in the mirror. I feel better when I wear clothes, and definitely feel more confident when I'm out there talking and meeting new people, or out there playing with my family. I have a lot more energy. I don't have the pain in my back and knees anymore, and having to sit with a hot pad from overexerting myself. Things have gotten so much better over the last year, and I am just so excited about the next year. The last few months especially have been very exciting because I have had a great opportunity and have been working one-on-one with a great trainer, and him and a partner have put together an awesome program that I have been following, and I look forward to sharing it with you within the next week. I will be doing a video talking about this new program that really teaches you why do you hate exercise, and how to get in the best shape of your life in only 7 minutes a day, 3 times per week. And it's really an exciting program, and it's a full program. It's not just about exercise. It teaches you about proper nutrition and how to fuel your body to build lean muscle mass and get into the best shape of your life. So I look forward to sharing that with you, and I look forward to this next year as I continue my 100-pound meltdown, heading towards reaching my goal of 100 pounds. And like I've said in my previous video, it is not a race. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to reach your goals, as long as you never give up and keep working towards reaching that goal. So I'll be talking to you real soon, and bye for now.